Jag.04 here. How you guys doing? Hi. Hey, got a couple of you sliding in, coming through. What's going on? This seems hot. This seems quiet. How we doing here? We're going to get this thing figured out and then hit the old play button. Yeah, quick stream tonight. I am still in work clothes. I bet it doesn't look the best on camera, and it looks like my camera got reset. Oh, probably because everything crashed last night. Yeah, so I got to work early, worked through lunch, left work about 25 minutes early than usual, but I still worked a lot. Yeah, then I had take kid to practice, mandatory coaches meeting. That thing went forever, and I rushed here as quick as I could. I haven't had a chance to change. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Anyway, last night was a bummer. GPU crashed, and all the monitors went blank. Thing was on fire. It was hot. So I'll have to take another look. We had the brand new fan in there, really good, like one of the best ones you could get on Amazon that fit my tower and application. But we'll have to figure something out here if I can't have that keep happening. Dropping streams and stuff. That's not cool. Let me see if I can fix the webcam. That seems a little like the blue's going crazy. Properties. Hey, whoa. Okay, and then let's see. Configure video. There it is. And let's see. We got the flicker. Something with the gain. I can't remember what it was that I did last time. If I change the frequency a little bit, the backlight compensation? No, we don't need that. I thought we had... I don't know. The slide bars are so hard to grab for this. I'm doing this guy here. It's tough, man. What did I do last time? 60 hertz, 50 hertz. If we set the defaults, low light compensation, there it is. What a weird setting. Backlight, and I can just turn up this. That whitewashes me a little bit. So does that. All right. Put the saturation a little. Ooh, get it really blue behind me. All right. A little more gamma. Okay. I think that'll be good. At least it's not flickering. We don't want it flickering. Hey. Here we go. Jag.04. We're live on Twitch. Twitch.tv. If you're in the chat, say what's up. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment. If you're watching this live on YouTube, I hope the chat is fire. Usually it's just me like hanging out at work, listening to it in the background, making sure nothing crazy happened during the stream that I can maybe fix next time I stream. So I gotta listen to my own work. I'm my own judge. What's up, Turb? How you doing? Turb survived tornado craziness. Glad you're surviving, Turb. We're going to play Timberborn really quick. I got to make it a quick stream, you guys. And I kind of wanted to step away from Arma. Arma can be kind of stressful sometimes. You got like little teeny guys hiding behind these bushes, and like they can see you, but you can't see them. And if you like poke up for a second, oh, there goes your brain. Not doing that. And, I jump away from being private butts for a little bit and kind of jump into my own self, right? Gonna be my own kind of character. All right, so we let things run for a while. Looks like we got guys sitting on their butts. We got some logs coming in. Last time, if you guys remember, we did the Omega Super Cool Dam. Yeah, and we even had to bring up water storage just to get our workers water while they're up here. They were getting thirsty, working in the heat. But all the sewage now flows out that way, and we accomplished that by creating a dam all the way around. Did you see the Switch 2 announcement? What is Switch? Like Nintendo Switch? I have to break it to you, dude. It's not my cup of tea. But you can tell me about it. When I grew up, I had a Sega Game Gear, and I used to laugh at people who had the Nintendo Game Boy. And I was like, my Game Gear has color, and they're like, yeah, well, I just got a Nintendo Game Boy Color Advance or whatever, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then they're like playing Pokemon Red, and I'm like, I don't remember exactly how it all works, so you can judge me if I'm wrong, but I was like, you get one color? That's how I felt about it. Thought that was kind of strange. Anyway, we're supposed to, builder's hut, okay. Employed but doing nothing, I'm guessing. Oh, this is our next project. We're gonna remove these trees. Do I have the right line of trees removing? I think so. We're gonna remove this row of trees, and we're gonna create a new flow system. It'll require a dam here and a dam here. Turb, what do you got? You can tell me about it, bro. Like, what's the hype? I need to know these things so I can keep chatting and be relevant. Ba-ding-a-ling. What does it need? Building needs power to operate. Oh, we never finished this? Waiting for materials. They're waiting for gears. Okay. What's this guy's problem? He's waiting on logs? Okay. Why don't we designate all these dead trees to be cut? Oh, all these trees are designated to be cut. Well, why aren't we cutting trees? Oh, brother. All these should be getting cut, so I don't know what's going on. I got some lazy beavers. Maybe I need more wood choppers. It's possible that I got more things to chop than I do, or I am building here. Is there any other major builds going on? Might just not have wood. So the Switch 2 is the second edition of the Switch with 4K support and 12 gigabytes of RAM and can play Elden Ring. Caught you in 4K. Holy crap. Had to get some nasty fast food on the way home. I guess I didn't have to. Could have sat here kind of hungry. I wonder what we're going to do about this now. This is like emergency overflow. Do you think it's possible? Is this all the same level? Imagine we reversed the flow and allowed water to come through all of this. 450 and 80 for the games. 80 for games is kind of nuts. I feel like in today's economy, 450 isn't that terrible, but if it's a 4K gaming system, I don't know where we're at with RAM for computers and stuff. I quit building machines, but I don't know if that's that bad. Is it? I don't know. So here's a thought. What if we levied all this and dumped water into here and filled all this up? I like that idea. I would also like to pump water. I could get dynamite. That would be great. What are we doing for Tech Tree? Do these guys get dynamite? I think they do. I'd be here? Oh, yeah. Destroys the train underneath it and triggers adjacent dynamites. Okay. So to do that, we would need to, like, dynamite all this. And build a wall. We're gonna build a wall! How many of them I should get that or a laptop to take on a trip? If all you plan on doing is gaming, get something for gaming. Where I'm at in my life and the things that I'm doing with a laptop, like learning how to program video games and stuff and create content for the channel and everything, I can do so much more with a laptop. Plus, utilize the internet. Wow, they got this built quick. Utilizing the internet. Oh, here we go. We're chopping trees. Were we just on pause the whole time or what? Here they go. I'd be partial to a laptop. You can watch movies on laptop. Although I'm thinking you probably could do that on the Switch, huh? All right, is this gonna be forever flooded? And what did I do to cause that to flood, I wonder? Carrots, we got a good stockpile of carrots. This is like grilled. This is grilled spatterdock. Yeah, and this is grilled chestnuts. We actually have some in storage, meaning everybody's getting a pretty good variety on their diet. This scarecrow, not named. Turb, your VIP. Let's go take a look at our beavers and see, do we have a Turb? We have a Talus. That's kind of cool, and a Taraka. Turb, what are you into? You want to grill food? You want to be a forester, a hauler, a builder, a pumper? You want to work in the sawmill? You want to be a scientist? Is there a blacksmith? Well, kinda. Let's see. We got... This is a smelter. So that's kinda, yeah. You're working with steel. Or you can make gears. Alright. Hey, Jabir. You're now Turb. 8613. Boom. It's that simple. Alright. I hear my poor twins crying upstairs. One of them didn't make it to bed, and I think the other one was still going to bed. There we go. It's that easy. Turb is now in the game as a beaver. You can use your Twitch channel points to redeem that, but it is really just as simple as like saying hi, hitting that follow button. Oh no. What is wrong with this guy? Contaminated by bad water. Look at his face. Oh, bro. I was supposed to heal him. There's a thing right here. Bro, go get healed. Oh, wait. That's right. We can't make an antidote because I didn't create a paper mill yet. Which I think... Is this a paper mill? It's a wood workshop. Lumber mill. Wood is special. Okay. Oh, this is getting built. Sweet. Adjacent to this, I think, okay, so I did a T shaft. We're clearing this. Oh. Okay, he's gonna clear that. Which we needed it to, if we're going to reroute water over here, we needed that. See. So these trees are getting cleared. This pathway's cleared. Okay, my beavers are working. Busy beavers. All right. So yeah, follow. If you subscribe, you get to name a beaver whatever you want. Plus, we'll name a beaver after you. And then, of course, if you bring a friend in here and they follow or subscribe, same rules apply, and you will get another name. You get to name another beaver, and they get a beaver named after themselves. So it's like a little referral payback process. I kind of want to build like a pyramid scheme, if you're okay with it. You guys just need a little bit of a pyramid scheme. Let's see. I need a paper mill so I can make antidotes. Power, metal. Here it is. Paper mill. We need to unlock that. And a paper mill. So we got a pretty good chunk of power going on here. I think I was clearing these so I could put this in. What is our power situation? The demand is power output. Oh. Power input. They got it as HP, but they really should have done BP for like beaver power. These don't apparently need power, I guess. But these do. You would think with all this we got more than enough power. Oh, our supply is huge. I was going to put in a shortcut here, but I don't know if that's the go-to move, because there's a shortcut right there. We kind of need these paths for... Former me was not thinking fully. How about, let's say that. I forget how to do this. I gotta, like, delete it the hard way. Oh, boy. Alright, we're gonna put a paper mill in here. I need this removed. So, this... delete rubble, demolish buildings, mark resources for demolition. Alright. And then, wood, back to paper. Oh. Can I undo? There we go. I guess this fits in right here really nice. Like that. I want to put this on highest priority because we got to heal our beavers, man. Got sick beavers. I thought these required power. But I don't see anywhere that it says it requires power. So I'm not sure why I was putting these in here next to where the power is. So this is supplying a lot of power. And we're just not using it because this is the only thing that uses it. 50. I don't know. Oh, I saw more sick people. Look at these sick beavers. They risked their lives. They risked their lives to build the dam up there to keep the people safe from contamination. There was years of contamination and it was terrible. And this stuff gets contaminated too. It's so gross. So all these brown ones got messed up by the contamination. Alright. Science. We're doing science things. Just creating a ton of science points so I can unlock the world's wonders. I think I can do dynamite now with the, and printing press.
We need to have literate.
Tapper Shack. Did that. Wood shop. So I think this gets us into technology. And that's how we end up getting golems that do things for us. I'm assuming. So scrap metal from ground runes. Smelter. Scavenger flag, which we did for the metal. Food-wise. The grist mill. Grinds plant matter into flour. And then we got a bakery. Then we really get into some fancy boosts growth of nearby crops. Where does that go? I want to build one. Oh, wow. It's kind of like a scarecrow, but different. Oh, I should have told that guy not to build there. What if we do like, let's check it out. Since I unlocked it. Not that we need like a lot of... What does it do? 2... Does 3 in every direction, huh? So we'd want something like here. Actually, right where that one disappeared. There we go. Bam. We're full on carrots, so we technically don't even need the sucker anyway. Oh. Guess I'm off by one. I was gonna do... this guy. Okay. We got this. Back to carrots. Didn't see nothing. So if we grow wheat, then we can do the grist mill. Just more food options. And I think that stuff keeps longer. I don't know. A variety keeps the beavers happy. And you want happy beavers. I mean, don't we all? Look at him just hacking that away. What are you doing there, bud? Just a mallet to the plants. I guess that'll turn it back into grass. There you go. There you go. Somebody build a beehive. I wonder if we should have placed it facing the other way. Would that have been more aesthetically pleasing? Aesthetically pleasing? Turbo, you been showing up for the book series? The Darren Sean? Been reading a book series. Okay, so the dam, we need a couple blocks here, and then that'll push the water through here. Oh, that's what we're doing this for. So when the yucky water comes, we don't send it this way anymore. We'll send it this way. And the yucky water will come down and around and then out. And we don't have to worry about it messing up our whole habitat. That's why we were building this. So as soon as these trees get out of the way, we can begin building the overflow. Right now it flows into there. So we will need a dam there. I think that's what I was starting to build here. But this is kind of obsolete. I don't know how I'll do that. Excuse me. Maybe I can run a path. Maybe it'll be better to run this path this way. There's a lot of bushes here. Either way, we need to get down here somehow. It'd be easiest to just build some steps here, but I don't know if they'll make it. And it's nighttime again. Hey, Q-Tard, what game is this? We are playing Timberborn, where lovely little beavers just run around and get water and do beaver things, and they hang out at bonfires and like sit on their own beaver tent. I guess that keeps your nuts warm. Because beavers eat. There's like chestnuts. Anyway, and they play cards on the rooftop, stay up all night, drinking graph. Yeah, it's fun. Look at it. We got memorial. I don't know how to controls very well. Don't mind me. Yeah, we memorialize great beavers. Since you're a subscriber, of course and all. What are you looking for an occupation here, Q-Tard? Do you want to be a scientist? You want to be an herbalist? You want to work carrying things, building things, chopping things, gathering? We got farmers and what is this? An inventor? That's pretty cool. Turb's working at the steel mill, smelting. District center. Could be a politician. You let me know, Q. We'll name you. And then you can name a beaver of your choice as well. You let me know. I'll name a beaver for you. So, you tell me what you want for an occupation, and you also... Look at all these guys going to work. Get to work. Let's go. Do your jobs, boys. Give me the inventor. I invent best things. Ooh, Koi. Here was the inventor. Akita. We'll just do it exactly. Q-Tard 76. Right. And, oh no. Is this one of my sick ones? Poor guys. This is exhausted and stranded. Whoa. Wait, where is this beaver? Oh my god. Emergency, emergency. Somebody build this guy a staircase. Holy crap. Oh no. Talk about priorities. Priority number 1. Do I have to build another stair? This is the worst. I don't even think... I don't even know if he can get through here. We might have to build it here. Would it be quicker to build levees? That's 2 and 4. This is just 20 lumber. What do we have on hand? 2. Oh gosh. Why do we only have 2 planks? You guys are killing me, man. Somebody get over here and save this guy. Don't give up, buddy. We're coming for you. You can do this. Have faith in your fellow beavers. She's so distressed. I'm pretty sure this beaver's cursing at us. Ready? Wait, one. My God. My bad. What, you guys got nothing to do? Oh, because it's all flooded, right? Yeah, all these trees are dying. Well, I don't know what to do about all this water. We could pump some... We could have pumped it out. Well, that's too bad. That might be a forever ruined... Oh, it's gone. I don't know if it'll ever come back. We'll see. Once the water's gone, we'll see if it comes back. Otherwise, we'll just have to annihilate it all. Okay. Oh, Qtar, did you want to name a beaver anything you want for being a subscriber? It's the rules, man. Rules are rules. I'm gonna try this. We're already like at our max here, but we need to put in a... Is that a 1 high? It's gotta be a 2 high, no? Let me do... Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Let's put in a levee. Let's see what happens. So we'll put in a levee there. Water should flow over it, but we'll see if it starts flowing down this way as well. If that's the case, name the stranded beaver Jeremiah Johnson. Oh God, that was all we needed. Was just one thing of stairs, and he jumped down. Who's Jeremiah Johnson? Jeremiah Johnson. There we go. Hopefully Jeremiah Johnson lives, his well-being's up to 22 already. So, I mean, he's good. He's unemployed. On this day, everybody forgot about Jeremiah Johnson. Fights Indians. It's a movie. Oh, Robert Redford goes out to live in the mountains. Fight. Okay. Yeah, cool. I'm good with that. Good old Robert Redford film. Didn't Robert Redford... oh, man, my mind is slipping on this. I would have known when I was a teenager. Did he do Did he play Bond? Oh, like... I don't know. Maybe I do know. He was never Bond. I wonder who I'm thinking of. We had Sean Connery. Who is old Bonds? Rod. Couldn't think of the guy's name. I think he was the hairier one. If you're into hairy James Bonds. Interesting. Roger Moore. Thank you. Robert, Roger. Sure. We can't make these because we don't have paper. That's great. And we can't make these because we don't have paper. That's great. We're making this. We just need the builder to finish it. Apparently it got too late and he decided to go home before just get the job done, bro. I know you got like a 9-hour workday. Actually, what is our workday? It's 15-hour working 15-hour working day, you know. They couldn't get it done. Maybe we only need to work for like 12 hours a day. All right, we'll back it off to 14. I don't know what's normal. I should name a beaver Roger Moore. These guys got nothing to do, so nothing to do in range. I should probably just put them on hold. I got 8 unemployed beavers. I don't know what to do. I got make another builder's hut. We got builders up the yang. I was gonna use a different word. I think my dad told me it was wrong at some point. What is this waiting on? Treated planks. Okay, treated planks are coming. I really want to see what beavers do at a dance hall. I'm not building any more houses because we can barely employ the beavers we got. Do we get rid of this debris? No. Okay. Our next major project should probably be this. We got the planks, we got the logs, we just need a builder to come and finish it. I'm going to use my priority tool to set priority on that. Bam! Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, so I'm supposed to have like a little movie date night, drink night with the lady. I'm looking forward to that. Well... probably get up there and then it won't be happening. It's hard, you know. I don't know if any of you guys have got kids, but it's hard. You put that sucker to sleep. He puts you to sleep while you're putting him to sleep. It's tough. It is not easy. We're gonna need a levee built here. So last night was cool. We were actually having a lot of fun. We got I jumped into Outpost Alpha and I was like, "Hey crew, why is my nose?" That's weird. Itchy. Felt like I was gonna sneeze. I was like, "There's like paratroopers coming down." That was crazy. So I was trying to shoot paratroopers out of the sky. I thought that was kind of fun. Then I was like upset because my kit wasn't my right kit. And then I was trying to figure out how to work with the. I want to keep saying the wasp. What the heck do you call it? The javelin. Thank you. Look at all my builders. They got just still got sick builders too. I thought this was #1 priority. What's his problem? Building needs power to operate. Connect. Oh, because this one's not finished. Gah! Make your gears. Hurry up. Wait. Hurry up. Oh, no. Yeah, we need this a priority. We got to get paper going so that we can get medicine to our sick beavers. The herbalist. Look at him just sitting here. Keeping his nuts warm, hanging out, sitting on the job. Taraka seems like a fitting name for somebody who's a forester. And this is Crow Drag. He is at the Tapper Shack. Apparently he's got nothing better to do. I feel sorry for the guy that's got to come up here and fill this up. I could put it on, like, no, not empty. Obtain supply. What does this mean? Okay. Accept. Obtain supply. Or empty. Wasn't supply like basically like empty? Waiting for previous stock to be removed. No good is selected. Well, I don't know if I necessarily need to remove. I was just gonna like make sure we don't ever fill it up again. Can you imagine the guy that's over here? This is the water pumps. Could you imagine the guy over here pumping water and then having to walk all the way up these stairs, and then all these. It's like a ninja movie, right? When you get to go get trained for the kung fu and stuff, and you got to climb the temple stairs. Can I even look at it? I can't. Okay, that's fun. It's like climbing the temple stairs to drop off the buckets of water. Yeah, right? If anything, it's a good Kill Bill reference. Okay. Cool. I don't know exactly. I would assume that if this raises the water over here, it's going to raise the water over here. Which means I just need to put in a series of... This is going to be a trickle. I still need a dam. We still need floodgates. Because I don't want to send any of my water. I don't want any contaminated water going that way. We're going to flush it all down here. And then... Yeah. So when the bad water comes... Shaolin. Yes. When the bad water comes, this will get all yucky. We'll block it off right here. So none of my reservoir. This will be my reservoir of good water. This is like the super backup reservoir. And this is the normal reservoir. Right now, this reservoir is running good. Because we're like almost at 90% capacity. Right? We're like right at the top. With a little bit of overflow, just to keep things balanced. The reason why I had water coming this way is we used to have the bad water coming down through here. So I flooded that. What I should do is probably close these. And start working on getting these resources over here. We could put a mine in here and we could gather resources here. We'll have more steel than we know what to do with. I think this last project is all we really need to call this map good. I guess other than unlocking all the technologies. I don't know when this is ever going to get built. Wait, I don't want a workplace priority. I want a build priority. Oh. No. I kind of want these up in priority as well. Frankly, I should have put in a staircase here to begin with. Kind of screwed up. Probably want to retool this whole thing. I'm interested to see how the water works. If the water level raises because of these, it should raise and flood over here. So I should have a constant stream of water over here. Which I don't think we need to dam off. I don't think. This is just poor planning on my part right here. I kind of want to do this. And that is your dad joke of the week. Similar to other games I play anyway, like RimWorld or Going Medieval. That was a joke, right? But it looks damn good. I'm pretty sure that was a joke. I need to delete this. And then I need to remove these resources. Mark resources for deletion. That'll be these guys. We'll put a path in there. I thought it was an actual joke. Okay, man. So I got another project assigned to me today. I am like knocking it out this week for getting new projects on top of the ones I'm already trying to complete. I cannot believe it. It's nuts. I did work a little bit here and there in between things when I had idle time or I was in a meeting bored out of my mind. I did chat it up with a little bit with Grok. Mostly just worked on my monster stuff. I figured I wasn't going to solve the world's problems, so I didn't address code. My flow, and hopefully by Sunday, it'd be Sunday evening will be my next stream. The process, what I'm hoping for is to finish most of the monster stats. Finish most of the monster stats. Get all my libraries built. So I got a fair amount of weapons and armor and stuff. I'd like to add to it. I got a fair amount of items. I was finishing up items at like midnight the other night, and it was just like I have to go to bed or I'll just start failing at everything. I can't do all the things all the time and somehow not sleep. It won't work. So I had to get sleep. Go figure, huh? And the idea then. Oh, let's see. There we go. Yeah, right, exactly. I can't burn myself out. So we'll get the monster stuff figured out, and then I'll hit the next phase, which is strip out all the current, the grind functions and the quest functions and all that stuff is kind of just set in place. The shop and all that stuff is set in place. So there's the lists and stuff that we were using for that are already built into that portion of code, and so I'm going to strip all those lists out. We got a dedicated library that's going to contain all our stuff, and then those functions will call on. If I'm the shop, I'm calling on my library, and then I'm going to go to the inventory sections. So we're going to pull inventory from the library to fill our shops. The shop is only going to worry about what level the shop is, who's in the shop, what kind of goods are randomized into the shop, what's been paid for, what can't be afforded, and when can we time you out if you're just browsing and not purchasing, Come on now. So, I hope these guys can get through. Oh no, we really should have built that staircase first. My bad. And then I need these at like top priority too. And he's building that already. Okay. That staircase is going to be done. Alright, no priority on that sucker. We'll delete this. So that'll be major adjustments to code. And I figured, why try to make something that we know work when it's temporarily broken, when we're just going to strip it away and make it a full thing anyways. So that's the plan. Hopefully by Sunday, that would be great. There'll be no quests. I'll work on getting quests in later. You and Turb, so Qtard and Turb, both you guys suggested get items in there, get more monsters, more gear. We know this system works. The loot and the feedback, the loop and the feedback are addicting enough. All right, so this is our little Passover. Just in case I need to put a dam in right here for whatever reason, if I want to ever control flow, we'll put that in there. And then this is the path for my guys, and they'll be able to build these things. So right now it looks like water's flowing fine. It doesn't look like it's increasing over the lip. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be a blast, though, once we get the text game back online. Obviously, I wasn't going to get to it today. Mostly what I talked about today with Grok, I was building little bits of my monster listing, but I really spent a major portion of my time working it out with AI, talking about kind of hypothetical situations. If the lowest monster is a level 1 snipe, and you get 10 points from him. What is a level 99, the top monster, like? How much points are we going to get for that guy? Then I was looking at quadratic formulas that represented the kind of curvature that I wanted as far as experience went. We discussed power functions. We discussed exponential functions. And obviously, I don't want it to be linear. That's kind of boring. Like, ooh, you're level 50 and you're getting 50% of the gear you could ever possibly get in the game. You know, it's like very predictive that way and very unassuming. It's just, obviously, we all want to work our way to the uber boss. And as the rewards are getting higher, the challenge is going to be getting higher. But then the gear is also way higher and awesome. And trying to set it up in a way that I can kind of dial the levers and knobs, right? We want to, if it's the first month and all you guys have the legendary weapons and gear, might need to scale stuff. I just heard a boom. I hope a kid didn't fall off a couch or something. Could have been my kid. All right. I want to see this dam get built. Did we get... Oh, we did. Yep. Okay. It happened right before our eyes. I didn't even notice it because it was dark. So we did have flood over. It is now flooding. Look at the amount of steel we have. Whoa. And so this is flowing. All of this, minus this little patch here, is now usable water. Like, this is all usable land. This is good. We could grow on this. And here we go. They're going to meet. Boom. Beautiful. New waterfall. Okay. So that's going to be where we flush the toilet water. It looks like we did have a little bit of a disruption in our flow. I'm assuming whatever it took to fill it. So it took a minute to fill this up, which means all this kind of dropped for a little bit. It's actually really low if you look. So we're just barely getting flow through right now. Oh, it's coming back up already. That lifted up quick. Okay. We're gonna go max height on this. It might cause some flooding for a second. It might cause really bad flooding. This was kind of tuned to not allow for flooding. That might make it worse. Shouldn't though. It all should kind of balance itself out. I think the main part of the tuning is here. This should all, yeah, it looks like it's balancing itself out. Still having some issues here. Because we closed this off now, and I'm worrying if this isn't enough. I don't know how that works. What was more thunder? What did I do that was thunder? The beats? I don't know, dude. I think we can always leave, unless I want to capture water here for a drought. I don't see a need to dam this off yet, but we could run a pretty high dam. Could. Are you guys, what do they call those? I was gonna say water engineers. I forget what they call them. I don't know. Anyway. We're approaching that hour mark. I was trying to get in here for a full hour. About 5 more minutes here, just to give you guys a heads up. So I don't get just the black screen of doom. Come on, dude. Oh, my poor sick beavers. They don't feel so good, man. Oh, you know, I think my tapper shack. I think this guy is supposed to have a storage of some sort. I think we put sap in it. Let's see. Oh, these are cool too. We can start playing with this stuff. A fluid dump. Discharges water or bad water. So we could fill something up with that. I guess I could make this a lake. Right? Oh, this is finally drying out. Good. Are these ever going to replant? They might be dead forever, dude. The whole idea, I was trying to get some of these to regrow. That's too bad. We need some dynamite, and we need to pump water into there. I don't know how we do that, but it would be great. Again, I was trying to figure out, so for storage. If we put this in here, I think I can specify. It's going to take tree sap, right? Maple syrup? Oh, awesome. Catalyst. Extract. Biofuel. Bad water. And an antidote. That's a lot of antidote. Could you imagine? Alright. So I think all the sap that I have is right here. Which is probably not ideal. This guy's taking steel girders. Is that steel girders or those planks? Where are you going, bro? That's insane. Beaver's working hard, man. Beaver's doing beaver things. Oh, Q-Tar thought the thunder was my kid. I got it. I get it. That's why you were talking thunder. Noted. All right, just 2 left. I wonder how at risk we are right here. I'll put one more in. Just in case. I feel like if we'll play with this once it gets going. But I'm kind of curious to see once these get completed how much we can play with the volume of these things. And if I put a dam in here, I wonder if that'll help this get more saturated. Kind of seems maxed out. That's about as far as you get, I think. It's pretty good. Sweet. Okay. Beavers be working hard, man. We still don't have paper because we can't get this stupid thing. I should just delete it and put in a gear. We'd already have power if I'd have just put in a gear. So this needs... It doesn't tell me. How much power... Strengthens planks by infusing them with resin. So that's going to take 250. Doesn't tell me how much power it takes. 80. So 250 and 80, doing math on stream. That'll be about 330. We still have 570 to go. We're good. We're so good. We're the best. It's the greatest. Nothing to do in range. Oh, these are my seedling trees. These were... Maybe I'll have some of these removed. Because I think these were growing into these open spaces, and then... Oh, man. Mark cutting tree area. Let's remove... Mark resources for demolition. Let's see if these grow back. If we create some green space, will these grow back? We'll see. Okay. That'll be next time on The Beavers Are Right. I think my house, I was going to finish this because it looks way better this side than it does this side. Kind of built things in the wrong order, I think. But whatever. And I think we're going to get a path in here. I don't know how that works. That's what happens when you work in the slums. Look at this guy. Don't upchuck, bro. He looks so miserable. Oh, it's just a... we need a quarantine. Quarantine. Everybody put on their masks. Gross. They do not look good. Oh, these trees are slowly getting chopped down and replaced. That's great. Things are going good. Hey, Beaver Colony is thriving. That's what it is. We hit the hour mark. Quick stream tonight. Thank you guys for coming through. Turb, you are awesome. I appreciate you being here. Q-Tard, you support in more ways than I can say. Thank you for just awesome. And I appreciate you in the chat tonight, keeping me company as we're doing this. You know, some chatters they're shy. You, my guy, you're wonderful to have here. So thank you very much, guys. Yeah, GG's all around. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys on Sunday for more of the reading of Darren Shan. We're working our way through Cirque du Freak. I think we're a little over halfway, or just about at halfway. And fun things are unfolding in that story. So I'll see you guys here Sunday evening, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching this back on YouTube, don't forget to do that little thing right there. Push it. Yeah, go push it. All right, you guys. Have a good night. Jake Pro 11. Out. See you guys.